Violin, page 20, line number 67, Pepperoni Pizza. This line introduces us to eighth notes for the very first time. And we'll notice at the beginning of this line, it actually has 4 of them beamed together right across. So an eighth note, what it is essentially a quarter note that's been broken in half. So in one beat, one quarter note, we have 2 eighth notes that are combined up into that. So you might have heard me counting before, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The and is actually that second eighth note. So take a look at Pepperoni Pizza and notice we actually have 4 of those eighth notes strung together first. So that's our first 2 beats. 1 and 2 and. Pepperoni. And then the quarter notes that follow it, 2 of them. Pizza. Pepperoni pizza. Try that with me with just your bow. Pepperoni pizza. That's exactly what we want to do when we play it. So first things first, let's learn our note letter names. D, 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 C, C, B, 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 A, A, G, 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 F sharp, F sharp, E, 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 D. Now, the next thing we want to do is pizzicato it. So I'm going to lay my bow across my lap and hope it doesn't roll off. And put my violin up at my shoulder. Put my fingers in position for that high D on my number 2 A string. And for my pizzicato position, by the way, if you're still having trouble with your fingering hand, make sure around the neck, side of your thumb is just above your top tape, and you see this part, your root knuckle, this is actually the part you want on the other side. So your violin neck is going to go between these 2 points of your hand. You're going to squeeze it in there. So if you can see that here, what it actually does is it just lets your fingers lay very naturally and comfortably right on top of your fingering tapes. So this one, Pepperoni Pizza, pizzicato hand, make an L with your pointer finger and your thumb. Find the end of your fingerboard, go up about 1 inch, pointer finger curl into the shape of a letter C, and touch on top of your number 2 A string. 1 and 2 and pizza, go. Now at the end of that, I only play my open D once, because you'll notice at the end of that line, there's that little quarter rest there, which means that I don't get the za of my pizza. So this time, go ahead and grab your bow. We're going to play this arco. Make sure your thumb is nice and box-shaped, fingers curled around the stick, ballerina pinky. Set yourself up, bow on your strings. 1 and 2 and ready, go.